Big time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positions, playoff spots, all on the table, but only you find a way to win. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Knowles. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there.
There he goes. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Trojans in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it up the 16-yard line.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Everybody at this point in the season knows this is the #1 pass defense in all of college football. And the QB still feels confident, tries to force something in there, and this is what they do. Turnover, an interception on the first drive, proving the reason why they are the best pass defense in all of college football.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. That's caught. It's blocked. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the team.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Lots of room to run. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's first and 10. Finds his man. It's stopped. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
That's a good job by the drag right there, understanding his zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw again. That, friends, is a busted play.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Puts it out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Then the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drop steps. I got to understand, I'm getting back. That ball's going to come out. Nice job by the defense reacting to the pass and going and making a physical tackle.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line down front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Sends it downfield. Pulls it in on the right. Lots of room to run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a damn receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup that way, too, man. I mean, if it's just too big for DBs to cover and he's too fast for linebackers to cover, if I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Makes the quick grab. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
I don't know if that's that coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Got it in the middle, it's Dobbs. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll leave it with him. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2.
We love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy. It puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The Sooners will snap it on first and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Nice job by the receiver on the end right there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense there after their own 39-yard line.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-look.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thompson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now the throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Trojans! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
It's like a switch this shit.
Should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They
Gotta be the way to cut that shit. Oh,
stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Running into the open space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism, but also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's stopped. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pick up there.
My old coach says don't never go good taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, it's never complete.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking left. It's caught. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sooners, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And that's why he's an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. And simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
To the air, it's Madison. Throws to the back. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And listen, I think the offense did a really good job isolating that running back on a linebacker, running the angle route. Had him open. Running backs there, you gotta make that play, man. Had a chance after the catch to do some damage.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it on the move. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull on. They're up by just 2 over Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one, Kevin? We keep an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left.
Bro, give me the
38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Trojans will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Finally corralled.
Shit, Cream, that shit supposed to be a pick, bro.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might be calling a hot route. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. showing the arm strength down the left side. How about a
You got
little
what you
bit
want.
that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Trojans will put it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's blocked. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same in the second half.
Swings it out to the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. Trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game time.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one. He'll be just a little bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knocked him down for a big loss.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Hola.
On On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Drop the ball. Oh.
On downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And that's a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That's tough to swallow. As a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
What a great hit by the defender, forcing the incompletion. They knew coming into this game that they were going to try to throw the football to this guy because of his speed. It's game breaking. So everybody on defense, always aware of where he's lining up, but these safeties especially, and these linebackers are aware. If this dude's coming over the middle of the field,
and he throws his third pick of the day, his head has to be spinning. Touchdown Sooners! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure, the hit on the quarterback, forces the INT, and then Oski. As soon as you catch that thing, everybody starts blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bring in the heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Fit that out, dude.
on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that
Nah, whatsoever, Chris.
They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
Can't find his man.
Bitches out here just running around.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job.
There we go.
What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working that left side. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you've got to be precise when throwing these corner routes. You cannot leave the ball short or that thing is getting picked. So nice job by the QB, putting enough air under the ball to give his wide receiver a chance.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him in the flat. Ready to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
As a quarterback, you believe in your matchups, and my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
The Sooners are now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Sooners will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And those 4-down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by his defense.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Connor. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. Right down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, USC. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. He had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he's coming out of the end zone. This guy is so dangerous. Excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The Sooner offense returns to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving it a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down to 48.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping of that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some ballers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might want pass, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. 5 find some fresh air. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead. So you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
What you got?
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible.
Cut that light off the door.
This crowd knows when to bring it. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. These guys are starting to separate themselves right now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail, meat, coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to get it himself. They corral him out of bounds.
Actually, technically said that she Sawgrass.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his
cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Now the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Finds a man on the right. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The Trojans will try to move the chains on fourth down. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's complete. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen.